How's it going, y'all? It's me, Space Cadet, back with another Minecraft live stream, and I don't really have a plan for this one. I don't really have an end goal or things that I want to get completed, but I sure do have a lot to yap about. I sure do have an astronomical amount to yap about. So, I'm going to give it a couple of minutes before we really get into this one, and hopefully my internet comes back up. It is struggling at the moment. But yeah, I've got, don't really have a plan for this one. I have a couple things that I could get done. But we'll see how that goes. But I've got a lot to yap about, that's for sure. Oops. I really would hate to walk off this edge, by the way. We are kind of precariously hanging off the edge. But we're back in our lovely Minecraft world. Okay. First things first is I want to mine this huge pillar of nether gold and nether quartz that I've accumulated. I went through a lot of my nether tunnels and gathered up, not all of it, but a bunch of it. I very quickly got lost down there and gathered what I could. But yeah, this is what I could gather. And I built all the way up here. I stacked all these blocks. And then I realized I forgot my fortune pick. So I had to go all the way back down and pick up my fortune pick. That's why this isn't a complete 3x3 pillar. A solid 3x3 pillar, if you will. But it once was. But we're gonna mine all the way down here. See how much gold we get? I mainly done this for the gold. I really wanted the nether gold. That way I can start up my bartering farm again. I don't have all that much gold supply. So this will hopefully fix that. And the sun is going down. You know, I tried to sleep right before this, and apparently I slept way too early. I waited too long, and now it is nighttime again. I hate the nighttime. I hate the nighttime, and I hate when it rains. I really hate when it rains in Minecraft. And it happens all the time. It happens far too often. And I really wish I would have been able to stream yesterday. But once again, luck was not on my side. My power went out yesterday. But I wasn't a lazy bones yesterday, at the very least. I didn't just sit around in the dark. I went for a very long walk. I walked for a good 3 or 4 hours yesterday. And that was quite the workout. I literally just, it was pitch black outside. There was no street lights on, which there's not many to begin with around where I live. And I just started walking. And I didn't stop until the power came back on a few hours later. I watched the power company work on the lines for a little bit, and that was fun. And I heard an explosion last night. I don't know if that was power related, but it was when the people were working on the power lines. And I heard an explosion. I didn't investigate, but I was very curious about that. After we get this all lined up and we sleep, I'm gonna fish for a little bit. We gotta get our stream fishing in every time. What's up? What's up? I was just talking about how I wanted to stream yesterday but couldn't. You missed me yapping. You missed my yap alert. I just mined a very tall pillar. Ooh, there's gold on my house. I just mined a very tall pillar of nether stuff. And I just got a bunch of quartz and gold. Gotta make sure we grabbed all of it. Okay, how do we get up there? Give me dirt. Yeah, I went on a very long walk yesterday after my power went out. And, it was good. It felt good to actually get out of the house. Because I don't do that as much as I should nowadays. And, you know, I used to be scared of the dark as a kid. But I was walking in, like, pitch black for a little bit. And that was it just felt so nice. It just felt so nice. Okay, we should... if I craft this into blocks, can I uncraft it? Wait, does it not take that much? Can I uncraft this? No. I either have it in blocks or I have it in this. That's unfortunate. I'll keep it just regular quartzified. I'm not gonna craft it into blocks. And I really wanted all this gold. My original plan had been to watch stream and play game with my friends. I actually just kind of full-on knocked out. I didn't get to stream yesterday because my power was out, unfortunately. Gold. But, so if there was a very strong, windstorm that came through here. Wait, do the other one. And so if the stream just kind of abruptly ends, just know another tree knocked my power out. Unfortunate as it is, but the wind is not gone yet. Oh, we got another whole thing. We got a lot of stuff, actually. And I don't really have a plan for this one. I have a couple things I could do. I had an idea of how to get wither skeletons to spawn, so I might try that out, but I'm not very, like, hopeful for it. I really don't think it's going to work, but it could. I could be surprised. I have been wrong before. So, I'm not going to immediately load this gold up into my gold farm. And I moved my enchanting stuff, by the way. This corner is now empty. It's feeling very naked. And I moved all of that stuff into here, which I think this room is looking nice. I still need to add the fireplace, but that painting looks sick. And I don't know how you can add a painting and a lantern in the same block, but I'm not gonna complain. I'm not gonna complain. Ding, 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 ding. Okay, let's fish for a little bit and farm some more wood. I always need more chests. I have a plan for like a chest room in here, like a double chest section, like here and here, and then I could mirror it on this side if I wanted to, but we'll see how it goes. Yeah, I haven't been on Minecraft as much, like off camera. I've been really into Rocket League for some reason. Just something about that game has roped me in. It's roped me back in, and I cannot escape. Although I got my competitive placements. Oh. Hello. Stream may have crashed. The obsession starts. Yes. Yes, it does. Restarts even, yes. Okay. My stream was struggling for a minute. Bamboo. I did get my competitive placements the other day, and I'm not as bad as I thought. I'm not as bad of a Rocket League player as I thought I was. I thought I was going to place gold. I placed platinum, the one up from that. So either the Rocket League community is getting worse, or I got better somehow. Yeah, let's do a little bit of fishing. Let's do a little bit of fishing. You can't go wrong with a little bit of fishing. And I actually want to check my stats right quick. How many fish have I caught? Fish caught 1,800. I don't feel like that's went up a lot since the last time we checked, but I feel like I've been doing more fishing. The problem is I don't catch many fish with this fishing rod anymore. I'm mostly catching like bows and other fishing rods and books and stuff like that. Yeah, after we fish for a little bit, I'm probably going to the Nether and seeing if I can increase my... You shooter love fishing? I love Minecraft fishing. I don't like fishing as much in real life. Catching fish is awesome, but I don't have the patience for real life fishing. I have done my fair share of fishing in real life, but should have put a fish sticker on your helmet. You should have. And you could always add stuff to that, couldn't you? You could always keep adding stuff to it. Eventually you can. Eventually I want to start doing Minecraft speedruns. I don't know how soon I will be able to do that, but I first need to learn how to speedrun, because like that seems to be a little bit more complicated than I thought it was. Some people use like calculators and stuff like that to help them. But I don't know if I'm going to go that far. But I at least need to like get good on my own, and then I want to start doing like competitive speedruns. Apparently there's a mod to where I can speedrun with other people. I really want to use that. Cthulhu is always having a good time down there. I wish I could put like a jukebox down there for him. Which I could, but I don't have any good music discs. What all new music discs have they added in Minecraft? The last one I know of is like Pigstep is still new to me. Pigstep's like the newest one in my eyes. I know it's not, but that's like the brand new music disc. But then they added like the gas one, and then the ones you can find in like mine shafts and stuff like that. I want to collect all. I'm such a collector. I'm a hoarder. I have to have everything. And I feel bad if I throw stuff away. Like that netherrack I threw away last stream, I still think about that. Yeah, I have absolutely zero use for it, but I still think about it. I'm gonna give the little guys a treat. And I need to find snowballs for the ghast as well. I need to find snowballs for the ghast. But I'm gonna get some pufferfish and feed them to our guys. There you go, little guy. Although he ain't little, he pretty big. Yeah, they're a lot bigger than what I thought they'd be. There you go, Leviathan. No, I guess he was hungry. Yeah, I probably need to look at like all the new music discs that they've added. And I can also upgrade my armor, but I want to get good trims for it. I want to get good trims before I upgrade my armor. And I don't know which ones look good. I've got the Dune armor trims. I think I have enough Dune ones. But I don't know what those look like. In the realm you currently started with your friend, you found a Nautilus and got so happy. They're awesome, aren't they? Have you rode it yet? Or do you just have it? I really want the Coral Nautilus, but I genuinely, it's so fun. It's so much fun. The boats are now a thing of the past. If I don't have to use a boat, I won't. I will always go for a Nautilus. And that diamond armor that I have for Leviathan looks so much better than the copper armor that I had on him. They done the copper armor dirty, especially underwater. It really looks like leather. Oh, did we get a book, by the way? Protection 3. I didn't even read it. I don't even think I read the book. Yeah, I didn't really like the copper either. It's just they should really do oxidized armor. They should really. I think we've had this conversation before. The real Tylen. Never raid a Minecraft server. I didn't plan on it. Have you raided a Minecraft server? Have you had bad experiences from raiding Minecraft servers? Did you learn that? Teelan. Oh, my bad. I'm sorry. You'll have to forgive me. I'm not good with names. No, but there's a controversy related to my profile photo. Oh. What's the controversy about? What is your profile photo, by the way? Is that the Grim Reaper? That's what it looks like to me. Okay, it's almost nighttime, so we'll go to bed in the morning. No, but basically, FNF in 2021. Okay. A Sonic, the versus Sonic EXE mod. I'm a little confused on what you're talking about. There was a Sonic mod in Minecraft, was there not? I don't keep or like the add-on stuff through the Bedrock Marketplace and stuff like that. The last one that I remember was the Tetris like thing that they done. I thought the Tetris stuff, like the Tetris collab Minecraft done, was kind of cool. They talking about the rhythm game, Friday Night Funkin', I think. What state are you from? You sound southern. Literally, I am very southern, yes. But Lane's last night guessed it exactly right. I'm from Tennessee. Oh, I literally went to bed in there and then tried to go to bed again. I need to get rid of some of this stuff. I don't have anything of value. I need a grindstone over here so I can just disenchant stuff and throw it away. because I don't need all this stuff. Arkansas. Arkansas. Lame sniffed it out last night was shocking. Or the other night, yeah. Well, last stream. Yeah. I knew what you meant. I knew what you meant. How do you make a grindstone? That's probably something I need to make. Nope. Is that not how you spell it? Or do I just not have the recipe? How do you make a grindstone? Interstate, you experience all 4 seasons in 1 week. The weather where I'm at changes so much. If you don't like the weather, wait 5 minutes, it'll change, honestly. How do you make a grindstone? Is it iron and sticks or something like that? I genuinely don't know. Or logs, maybe? You can craft grindstones, can't you? Surely, right? Am I just spelling it wrong? Am I... Nocturnal tornadoes? Dude, Georgia is probably get snow for a second year because it snowed last year and frightened everyone. Texas, I remember when Texas shut down because it snowed like not even an inch on the ground. I mean, I don't live anywhere near Texas, but I remember hearing that on the news. And like Texas shut down for a little bit and they just got barely any snow. I mean, I don't live in a snow-heavy state. I don't think it snows like most places in this state. But where I live, I do get some snow. I don't know how to make a grindstone. I don't know why I'm trying this hard. You just got ice. It snowed over here for not too long ago, and it caused my power to go out. Last year made me realize I don't know I didn't know what snow flurries were. Some years it'll snow so hard here, especially like I live right next to a very tall, I'm not gonna say very famous, but it's a well-known mountain, and that on top of that mountain it snows so much. It can get up to like 5 feet of snow at least. I saw them and was at college and ended up calling my dad like, hey, what's this white stuff in the air? Oh, that's the crafting table. Where's my... Okay. I moved stuff around and it's messing with me very hard. I went to the crafting table to try to disenchant things. Y'all didn't see that. Okay. I'll put the book away. Okay, I've for real got to head to the Nether and start on the, the fortress stuff. I don't need that. I love the snow. I love the snow when it doesn't, like, impact me otherwise, like, other than it just snowing. Like, especially now that I don't have, like, real life stuff going on and I don't have to actually be anywhere. I love the snow. But if I have to like go out into the snow and like drive in it or something, that's the worst. That's the worst. But if I can just chill at home and enjoy it from afar, it's the best. The night it snowed, I took a night walk around a little college community I live in. Snow walks are the best, I will say. It genuinely, it feels... where am I going? I'm literally going the wrong way. Nighttime snow walks, it literally feels like a different world. It literally feels like you've entered a different plane of existence. Especially where I live, because it's so hot all summer long, and it doesn't snow that often down here, but when it does, it is so rewarding. How did I get up there? Again, don't you dare. Please stop. I don't want to deal with you. Was this it? What was I doing? And why did I do this? I really should have brought a fire resistance potion. I'm going back. I'm getting a fire resistance potion. I would really hate to lose all of my stuff in lava. Again. Took a bunch of photos and the trees were covered in ice. Was weird. Also, a tree fell on 2 cars. That was interesting. My high school English teacher basically had us make Hunger Games fan fiction as an assignment. That's wild. That's wild. I had to read Hunger Games one year. Or, wait, no, not Hunger Games. I had to read, I always get that and Maze Runner confused, but I had to read the Maze Runner, like the entire Maze Runner book series one year. That was rough. It's so cold down here, and I feel so out of place. Like, I love cold weather, but I'm freezing my fingers off. Yeah, same. Absolutely. I'm the same way. I could not live somewhere where it snowed all the time. I could not do that. Like, I'm so glad. Like, I'm glad when it snows here, but I could not live somewhere where it snowed all the time. Okay, I don't think... Yeah, this is not the right direction. How did I get over to the fortress the other day? Did I swore I just, like, mined up through here, did I not? Oh, I did. I just didn't look hard enough. I'm so smart. I might be the smartest streamer ever. I love the books that I have read, I do love, but I don't love reading. Like, the first Maze Runner book I really liked, and then I read this book called The Giver. That one was pretty good, and those are like the 2 high level. Well, I say high level. Those are the 2 like adult books that I've read, or like regular books. I love The Giver. The Giver was such a good book. Hi, buddy. Basically, we had to make tributes and write their journals. I didn't understand the assignment and wrote it like you'd write a book. I tried writing. I tried coming up with... I'm not going to say a book because I didn't know what exactly it was going to be. But I tried writing something and coming up with like plots and stuff like that. Ooh, hello. And it didn't go well. It didn't go well. Like, I tried coming up with my own characters and stuff like that. And I was struggling the whole time. So I believe... my plan is to, for every one of these, like, T-cross intersection things, is to just flatten it out. I'm going to expand this and just make it bigger. I'm going to just make this bigger. My favorite book is Howl's Moving Castle. I read it before watching the movie and ended up hating the movie because it changes so much. Yes, that's something I've noticed a lot, is the books and the book, almost no matter what it is. I'm sure there are multiple exceptions, but the books oftentimes are very different than their movie counterparts. And that caught me off guard. Like I watched Maze Runner before I read Maze Runner, and that threw me off a little bit because I thought and for the most part they are the same, but there was a few things that were different, and that kind of threw me off. But I believe we can just make these edges bigger. Like, I don't know, like, what the limit is, like, how big I should make this. but I'm going to make it at least this big. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. The four blocks each side. So I'll do the same thing for all of these. And I'm using my fortune pick. There we go. I'll use my silk touch pick. Can you get out of my way, sir? Thank you. Oh, wait. There was another book that there was a couple other books that I read for school. One of them was about a giant. I forgot about like a family of giants or something like that. I didn't like that book. I've ranted to ChatGPT about some stories I've made in my head. Yeah, you know, I've never actually used ChatGPT. What? I don't some people swear by ChatGPT, but I don't know. I don't know what the hype is. I don't know what the hype is about it. I used to write little books when I was younger. Now I write fan fiction. Now when I was like a genuine child, like when I was first learning English, I just gotten a bunch of notebook paper together and just started writing. I was just writing words, and I told myself it was a story, but realistically it was just slop on some sheets of paper, and that's about as much of my book writing as or storytelling that I've done in my life. 2, 3, 4. And I've tried picking up like lots of hobbies. I just randomly ran into it, rant to it more than I use it for its intended purpose. Isn't it supposed to just be used for like questions, just general questions? I genuinely don't know. I've heard a lot about ChatGPT. GPT. I know I keep saying B, but I don't care. I don't care enough to fix the way I say it. I wrote this like a whole first I wrote like a whole first chapter to something for a school assignment when you was a kid and your teacher almost sent it in for something. It was a Warrior Cats ripoff. I was freaking out. You know, if I remember for 4-H, I don't know I don't know how big 4-H is, but around here 4-H is huge. So I don't know if it's like a countrywide thing or what. But 4-H, they made you write some stuff they had us write stuff for them one time. And I literally could not care less. Some students got picked out to go like speak in front of people, like like an essay or something like that. Like they'd literally like bring their essay in front of people to read because it was so good or whatever. And I never understood the purpose of that. Although 4-H camp, I went to 4-H camp and that was ballin'. They kept trying to get me to join, so I ended up joining Beta Club instead. I didn't mess with like 4-H itself, like during school, but 4-H camp was a vibe. I loved 4-H camp. 4-H camp was so much fun. Although I remember the drive there was unbearable. It was like I forget how, it was like a 10-hour bus ride over to 4-H camp from where I live. And the entire time there were kids singing the Bottles of Beer on the Wall song. And they started at 1,000 and they got through 1,000. So they restarted at 10,000 and they got so close to finishing 10,000. It wasn't even funny. Like, it was funny to begin with, but it very quickly got old. But they literally done it for the entire bus ride. Your parents were really against sending you to camps and stuff, so college was genuinely my first time staying somewhere outside of my house for that long. My parents were that way when it came to like other people. Like I couldn't go to friends' houses that often. But if it was school stuff, I could go. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think maybe that's right. I don't know. If it was school related, they didn't care. Although we went to the, we went to the Gatlinburg, Tennessee aquarium. I think it's in Gatlinburg. I could be wrong, but I think there's like this huge aquarium in Gatlinburg, and we went there one year for a school field trip, and that was the same field trip I lost my tooth. But that aquarium was dope though. I do remember the aquarium. Yeah, mine were like no sleepovers, no camps, no staying anywhere for longer than 3 days. That's actually great. I don't plan to ever become a parent. Like I genuinely, first and foremost, I can't afford to raise a kid in this economy. But if I was to ever raise a child, I'm not going to be that parent. I'm going to try my best to learn from my parents' mistakes. And, like, I understand why parents can be that way, and they do that. But at the same time, you've got to let your child live. I mean, come on. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Babies are frightening for real. Wait, oh shit, I didn't mean to do that. 1, 2, 3. Okay, one more. No, I don't hate babies or anything. It's just I just can't ever see myself becoming a parent. Like, what do you mean I'm in charge of this thing? I can barely take charge of myself. Let alone somebody else. And now I gotta raise it and take care of it. I gotta feed it. And this thing cries all the time. Like, what? Yeah, no thanks. That's so real. I'm seriously. And what do I get out of it? They're gonna I spend all this time, money, and effort into raising this thing, and then it's gonna hit its teenage phase, and it's just gonna hate me. It's gonna be locked in its room all day, going, oh. And complaining all the time. Ooh, nether gold. I've got an eye for the nether gold. I don't much care for the quartz now that I don't have a use for it, but I really want the nether gold as much as I can get. I tried getting all of my nether gold through my netherite tunnels before the stream, but you'll never guess what happened very quickly. Your boy may have got lost. Your boy may have gotten very lost. 1, 2, 3, 4. Whoops. Realistically, I probably could make these water for better rates, but I don't even know if this is going to work. This is what I done in Bedrock Edition, so I'm just hoping it carries over. You know my opinion on gold stuff from the nether. Love gold stuff in the nether. Nether gold, gilded blackstone. Yeah. The only way to get gold out of gilded blackstone is to smelt it, though, ain't it? Is this too big? Or is this too small? No, I think I need to go one more water this direction. And then one more water this direction. And ooh, you know what? I'm currently working on a build like off stream. Like ooh, hi guy. How's it going? How's it going? I'm currently working on my Mega Base build for the new NES season off stream. And I could could be able to work Gilded Blackstone into it. I might could do that. And my ooh, okay. There's always lava. It wouldn't be the Nether if there wasn't lava. And the more I work on this build, the bigger it gets. I thought it was big the other day. It just keeps getting bigger. It just keeps getting bigger. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. People would need to make more Gilded Blackstone builds. I saw a Hermit Crafter use it in one of their builds. I think that was a couple seasons ago at this point, though. It's just so hard to get your hands on. Like, you can't craft it, can you? I think you can only get it through the chests and through the bastion itself. I could be wrong, but I don't think you can craft it. Wait, what? Oh, this does lead. Wait, where does this lead to? I'm just going to connect these up right here. Why not? Why is this a wall? Just connect back up to your thing. Yeah, you have to find it naturally. Yeah, that's what I thought. If I can, I'll work Gilded Blackstone into my build, and if you see it, when I start working on my Mega Base for the new NES season, just know that was for you. I forget Gilded Blackstone exists most of the time. It is such a cool block to look at, but it's just hidden 90% of the time, and it's so hard to get your hands on. On one of my older worlds, I collected it so hard. I collected so much of it, and I planned to do something with it, but then my world got corrupted, and I literally lost everything. Okay, one more this direction. Although there wasn't anything in that world that was like really special. I just had so much time into that world. I had that world for like 4 years, and I just spent a bunch of time. What I would do for I had a few biomes that I like completely leveled anything, not like leveled flat, but I like cut all the trees. Yeah, it was hard to see that one go, but like there was a few biomes where I just like leveled everything in sight, and then I just covered the biome in a specific block. I done soil for one of them. I done end stone for one of them, and then I done obsidian for one of them. Covering an entire biome in obsidian, that was time consuming. Again, nothing like hard to do, but it was just so time consuming. I spent so long in that world, and like I didn't have any like pretty builds or anything. I just built a lot of stuff. I had so much stuff in that world. I spent so long. Like that, I had 2 different huge villages that I used for trading. Like one of them natural, and I just built a huge wall around it. And I just had this huge area for villager trading. And then I made a custom village, and I brought villagers to it. And I just kept expanding that one. I'm hearing a lot of piglins. There's more than just that guy down there somewhere. You know, we haven't seen any more wither skeletons than the 2 that spawned in right away. And just before the stream, I watched a Hermitcraft episode of someone building a wither skeleton skull farm, and I could never have the patience to build a wither skeleton skull farm. That's actually crazy. And the one that he built was insane. You're making me actually curious about Hermitcraft. Some of the people in Hermitcraft are actually crazy. They built the way that the way this wither skeleton skull farm works is that they have like they take advantage of these like X platforms like this one, except out there, like somewhere where they have a lot of space to make. And they found a specific nether fortress with a lot of these T cross sections in a row. They flattened it out and like got the like proper like spawn sections down, and they built the farm around that. And then the way they built this one is that they took advantage of when something gets into a minecart, it doesn't take account of the mob cap. So they're running minecarts just constantly through this farm. And when it picks up a wither skeleton, it just takes it to you. And because it's now in a minecart, one can spawn immediately. So they just have millions of minecarts going around, and just it's crazy. If you, I can't explain it and do it justice, but if you have the time, I really recommend going and checking out that farm. It's crazy. It's crazy. Like, I'm not smart enough to understand. It is. It genuinely is. And it's just minecarts running at you constantly. And it's so efficient. You literally stand there for 20 seconds and you've gotten like 4 beacons worth of heads. It's crazy. I wish I had the time and or dedication to do something like that. I don't need the blaze rods. Oh, I clicked out of the game. Yeah, but if I could do that, I would, but I'm not smart enough, nor do I have the talent to do that. And I couldn't imagine like designing that farm. Like they kind of followed a tutorial of the mechanics of everything, but they designed that farm themselves. I couldn't imagine. I genuinely couldn't imagine. Wait, no. And they've got shulker shell farms in there as well. I didn't even know you could farm shulkers. Until they done it on Hermitcraft, I didn't know you could farm shulkers. And they have a farm that gets you so much, literally so much. Too much, if anything. Although a shulker shell farm looks complicated, but like an easy tutorial to follow. I just heard thunder. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It's not storming where I'm at. It's just very windy. It's just very windy. So hopefully another tree doesn't get blown down. And hopefully, once I get all of these T's leveled out and I start running between them, the more of these wither skeletons will start spawning. Hopefully, at the very least. That would be ideal. Now, unfortunately, I lose power, like, way more often than I should. Just the way the power is ran around here, it just makes it so that... It just makes it to where if anything goes wrong, I will lose power, unfortunately. And it happens so often. I've gotten so used to just losing power. Oh, uh-oh. You know, I might want to build at least one safety structure. At least one. Don't have to have them everywhere, but I would like to stay alive. And you can stay in there. You can stay in there. I wouldn't mind if you would not come out. Give me a minute. I'll deal with you later. And now we don't have to deal with that guy. So, magma cubes are genuinely the worst. I've died to magma cubes more often than I'd like to admit. Oh, he's just gonna fly away. Okay, I need to clear my inventory. That way, if I was to get ahead, it's not gonna just lay on the ground. No, when I lived in the city, or pretty much anywhere but here, I was shocked at how much, like, the power is actually supposed to stay on. I was kind of expecting that, like, if it rains, or if it snows, or if it's windy, I will lose power. But I lived with some friends for a little bit, like, through a snowstorm down here, and we had power the whole time. It was so nice. I called my parents and let alone... And lo and behold, their power was out. And unfortunately, there's nothing they can do about it, but it would be nice to get it fixed. How far do I have to be away for them to spawn? Because I feel like this should be like enough. This should be plenty of enough space for them to spawn. And like there was a bunch when I first rolled back up here, but I just don't think I'm getting far enough away. And yes, I would love better Wi-Fi. Of course. You know, this is a cross section, but I don't think I'm going to mess with that much. Everything, like, there's so much of this nether fortress covered in lava as well. Like, I don't even think I've been over here on the fortress yet. And it's because the lava's raining down right on top of the path. No, when I had better Wi-Fi, it was I almost couldn't believe it. I almost couldn't believe it. I'm used to having bad Wi-Fi at this point. And there's so many of them just chilling up out of the Nether Fortress. There's so many of them just chilling up here. Literally not at all inside the fortress. They're literally just spawning way up here. Okay. Okay, okay, okay. Run away, run away. Tactical retreat. Tactical retreat. Okay, I wasn't even that low on health. I thought I was. I was taking a lot of damage. No head, though. I have looting 3 on my sword. I would have bet money that I would have got one by now. Are they just that rare, or am I just getting that unlucky? I think I'm just getting that unlucky. Ouch, I literally ran into that. I saw it coming, and I still didn't avoid it. Okay, as much as I would love to run back and forth all day, I need to go find at least another tea to mine. Or if we got all of them, then I'm moving on to something else. Because they are not spawning as much as I would like them to. And they're not even spawning where I dug out either. They're literally spawning elsewhere. What's down here? Okay, this is down here. And I don't know if it's just because, like, the mob cap is being taken up by, like, other things, or if they're just not spawning. Just to spite me. That's starting to seem what it feels like. Just to spite me, they're not going to spawn. Okay, I'm going to try to make my way back to the overworld and work on literally anything else. Is this the way out? Oh, I forgot I mined this out as well. And not a single spawn in here either. I done all that mining and all that block placing for nothing. Absolutely nothing. Unfortunate. Very unfortunate. How do we get back, by the way? I think there's a tunnel this way. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna work on my village situation next, I think. Because I also need to work on this staircase. We're gonna be hitting our head the whole way down. Okay. Come on, get rid of my inventory. And we need to grab some boats or something before we head over there. And then I need to pick out like a block pallet I want to use for a trading hall, because I'm sick and tired of having all of my villagers just strewn about everywhere. I thought about using quartz, but I'm not sure about it yet. Do you have any block recommendations? I could use nether stuff. I have so much netherrack that I could definitely use that and just get rid of it at the very least, but I don't think that'd look very good in the middle of the desert. But I don't know, something about the white quartz and villagers just goes together in my brain. But I have done that before. That's a combination I've done many times in the past. My attention is so split right now, but I'm definitely the queen of multitasking. What else are you doing? What are you? I can multitask very specific things. I can multitask very specific things, but not most of the time. I have to have my full attention on one thing. Which I'm getting. A friend is showing me a video over Discord. I'm getting better at like. I feel like I'm getting better at like playing the game and reading chat, but it's still gonna take some practice. Especially when sorting through my chests. I get so... Like, I'll check the same chest over and over again. You are, thank you. The gold can just go in here for right now. And I need to sort out my chests. I might do quartz for the villagers. I'm not sure, though. I could also do sand. And I was about to run away without boats. Grab the boats. Although I would... Well, I guess the villagers that we have trapped, we can move during any time because they're already trapped. But the villagers that we don't have trapped, we're going to have to move during nighttime because they're going to be too much of a pain to deal with otherwise. Wait, let's grab a ton of sand before we go over there. Let's grab all the sand that we have, because it's either going to be that or quartz, maybe a combination of both. Who knows? That's quartz, you know. That's one of the blocks I said, but not the one that I meant to grab. Yeah, let's just grab all of this. I don't like the regular sandstone. I like the smooth sandstone and the cut, but not the regular stuff. So let's just grab all the regular sand. Beep bop boop bop, beep bop boop bop. Okay, our inventory's full. And let's head over there. I'm so glad I have these nether tunnels done now. Making these was such a pain, but they're so nice to have once they're done. I also need to fix my portals as well. Like, this portal is just out in the open and out in the middle of nowhere. I need to fix that. But, oh well. Okay, I don't know what I need. How do I make... Do I have to smelt smooth sandstone? Or is it something that I can craft? I should probably go to my other chest for this. Because I don't want the regular sandstone. If I can help it. And I don't know what this piano music is, but it sounds majestic. Where's the stone cutter at? Do I not have a stone cutter over here? I thought I did. Oh well. I'll grab the smooth sandstone. Ooh, and the other stuff. The like cut stuff. Well, there is some furnaces over here. I could get those going with something. I'll test that right now. How do you get... Wait, no. Smelting sand gives you glass. I was about to smelt some sand. Sticks. I know sticks isn't a good fuel source, but it's gotta be worth something. What does this give you? Smooth sandstone. Okay. Well, I probably should have brought that over. But we can work with what we got. We can work with what we got. For the most part. Okay. Where do we move them to, though? I'm thinking here, like either side of the well. So 1, 2. Okay, excuse me, sir. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So there. Oh, it doesn't help that the well is a 2-block center either. I was going to go purely off the well, but I'll have to change it up a little bit. Okay, maybe I'm not the queen of multitasking. It's alright. It's all good. I don't know how big this needs to be either. Like, I'm thinking of having one strip of villagers on the left of the thing, and then one strip of villagers on the right. And then eventually, when I get all the villagers in there, this village might go, honestly. The village might have to take a hike. And what is this? Is this sand? No, this is smooth sandstone. Don't mind if I do. I'll snag all of this. Because this and like regular sandstone has the same top, does it not? I'll test that out right quick. Yeah, you literally can't even tell. So I'm gonna snag all of this smooth sandstone for like the walls and stuff. And then I'll use regular sandstone for the paths. Or maybe not. I might change it up for the paths. Quartz paths, maybe? I've never done a quartz floor. I'm grooving with this music right now, I can't lie. Ooh, I want this, but I can't have it just now. Okay. Replace all this with sand. And then I'll keep... Oh, I don't have my shovel on me. I'll wait to mine that back out, but... I need to get these chambers built. And villagers are so difficult to work with, but at least when you're done with them, they're useful. They're very useful. And B, you'll never have to deal with them again. And the more I think about it, that online server that's starting, that will stop eventually. That's not a forever thing. But this single player world is a forever thing. Like after that server starts, this will still be here. So if I ever want to come back, I could. I definitely could. Okay, first villager should be my mending villager, which I don't... Where did he go? Where is my mending villager? First villager. Anybody know where I kept my mending villager? There we go, mending. The eternal Minecraft world. Maybe. Like, if I ever do, like, get... I'm not gonna say bored, because I don't get bored of Minecraft. But if I ever get, like, fed up with the other world, or something happens in the other world, I could always fall back on this one. Or maybe I might get everything done that I plan to in the other world. I hope not, because I have big plans. Because the server is supposed to last a year, which that is a long time, but I have big plans for that world. Your friend swapped over to showing you her Hollow Knight Silk Song for the first time. You know, there was so much Hollow Knight hype when that game came out, but I never seen anybody play it until very recently. I'm talking very recently, like yesterday. And I didn't understand the hype until I saw it. And now I understand the hype. Okay, please just walk into the boat. Okay, thank you. Thank you for doing that. And the game looks fun. The game looks so much fun. I'm not much of a side-to-side gaming fan, but the art's pretty good. Yeah. Which I don't really care if a game is 2D or 3D. The only game, like the only 2D game that I found that I don't like is Terraria, which apparently a lot of people find weird because I play Minecraft so much. People compare Terraria to Minecraft so much. Like literally like every time I say I don't like Terraria, but they're like, but you like Minecraft. And I'm like, yeah, but that's not Terraria. Like, I got recommended Terraria so much. And I tried it, and I didn't like it. It was gifted to me, but I just couldn't play it. Yeah, I bought Terraria, and I didn't like it. I really didn't like it, actually. Okay, I gotta get behind you. Oh, I need a roof before. Okay, I was about to mess up so bad. I need a roof on you. That would have been bad. Nope, no running away. You cannot escape this. You cannot escape. I don't even know, like, what... I don't even know, like, what your... Like, what Terraria's, like, main goal is. Like, is there a main boss you're supposed to fight? Like, I never really understood Terraria. And that might be why I didn't like it so much. But, I mean... Okay, you really like that corner, don't you? Okay. Stay in that corner, then. No, stay in the corner. Okay, or don't. That works too. That works too. No, okay. Slide. Stay? No, stay. There you go. You have no clue. I did the building mechanics and the whole not knowing what you're doing thing. I mean, I feel like a game like, I feel like Terraria tries to be like Minecraft a lot. In like, it doesn't push you in any sort of direction. But some games you just need that. And I feel like Terraria is a type of game that needs that. Which, I mean, it has its own fan base, so clearly it doesn't. But in my opinion, I think it does. Because, like, I feel a lot of the same reasons I love Minecraft is I hated Terraria for those reasons. Like, there's so much to do. There's no direction. It's... And Minecraft, I feel like Minecraft gets away with it because of the art style. Sorry, I'm dying. I'm dying over here. Yeah, Minecraft gets away with it because of the art style. And it's just block. It's a block game. Like, it is ultimately just a big sandbox. And it gets away with it because A, it's 3D. And B, like, there's just, you can just build. You don't even have to have a direction. You can just build. I'd say, bless you, but I don't think that was a sneeze. No, I was coughing. That water kind of choked me up. It hurt a lot. Prop 4, okay. And I need to put signs above all these villagers so I remember what they are. Yeah, death by water would not look good on my tombstone, yet it about happened. So... I think I just hate the entire idea behind 2D open world. Yeah. Oh, I don't hate that. Like, the idea itself sounds cool, but like, okay, I'm now stuck in here. You know, this was supposed to be a villager cage, and yet it is turned into a space cadet cage. Like, the idea of it sounds cool. And it works for a lot of people. Like, I hear good things about Terraria all the time. And that's why. And I wouldn't have played it otherwise. But it's just not a combination of things that works for me. Can you just cooperate, bro? Just cooperate, bro. Bro! Oh my god. I'm gonna have a stroke. I'm going to have a stroke live on camera. It's happening. Okay. Exactly. Exactly. People have their own gaming preferences. Like I really love car games. And some people hate car games. I love Minecraft. Some people hate Minecraft. You'd have to be insane to hate Minecraft. Yeah, some people do. Like my dad hates all video games. I used to love this little car games on the phone when I was a kid. Yeah, I loved this like cool math car game back in the day. I have no idea what it was, but you'd literally just drive this like pixelated car around, and there was nothing special about the game, but I loved it so much. But my dad hates all video games, but he loves GTA 5 and the super old Mario games. Those are the only two video games he likes. But he hates all other ones. Like, everybody has their gaming preference. But I used to play the crap out of some cool math back in the day. I used to play the crap out of Cool Math. I love a good game that can split between story and action, like Fallout New Vegas and Cyberpunk, and the Call of Duty campaigns. Yeah, I need to go back and play Fallout. Or not Fallout, Cyberpunk. And I played Fallout New Vegas a little bit, and I really liked it. I don't know why I stopped playing that game. Although I didn't like it as much as Cyberpunk. I need to go... I stopped playing Cyberpunk as often so I could work on my YouTube stuff back when I wasn't doing gaming stuff. And now that I'm doing gaming stuff, I could either play it on my own or play it for a video, and I'm not sure what I'm gonna do yet. I might just play it on my own. But I feel like if I do ever start it back, Fallout New Vegas is like comforting. That's how Rocket League is for me in a weird way. Okay, I've got to... I need a hero. I would sing the rest of that song, but I like my stuff being up on YouTube. No, I need my chicken. And then Cyberpunk is just a world I can kind of get stuck in. I have a friend that plays the crap out of Cyberpunk. He literally tells me every single day how much he loves Cyberpunk and how I should play it. And I know I should. And I will get around to it eventually. I will probably play it by the end of this year. But I've just kept procrastinating and putting it off and playing other stuff. Like I had absolutely zero reason to get back into Rocket League other than I saw someone else play it. And the time I've spent playing Rocket League, I could have gotten so far in Cyberpunk. It's actually crazy. What origin do you go with Cyberpunk? I always go Corpo because they have cool dialogue options and the intro feels smooth. I don't remember. Do you get to choose? It's been so long since I've only played it once, and I didn't get through a lot of the story. I played only a little bit of it. I remember a couple of the missions, but do you actually get to choose your own intro? I feel like as soon as I load the game back up again, like all the memories will come flooding back. But it's like Corpo, Street Rat, and then Nomad. I probably picked Street Rat then. Out of those three options, I probably would have picked Street Rat. It's just for the intro, but it also gives you specific dialogue for each. Okay. It's been so long since I attempted that game. And there's so many games I need to play. I specifically got a PC, A, so I could like do YouTube stuff, and B, because I wanted to branch out and play other games. And yet here I am playing Minecraft, the same game that I played on the console. Okay, I need lots of those sandstone slabs. I need like so many of them, it's not even funny. Give me like half a stack of it. Like half a stack of sandstone. And then turn this all into slabs. I need to go back and play Red Dead Redemption 2 and Death Stranding. I'm still so upset that Death Stranding 2 isn't on PC yet. Death Stranding. I feel like my friend was just telling me about Death Stranding before the stream. I don't play. I haven't played near like I played a lot of the same games as a kid. Like I gamed a lot, but I played a lot of the same games. I played Halo Reach. I played Gears of War back in the day. I played this game called Ghost. I played a very specific Ghost Recon game. Apparently Ghost Recon was much bigger than I thought it was, but I played a very specific Ghost Recon game that not many people like. It was like in the middle of a desert, and there was lots of sand everywhere. There was lots of sandstorms. Giant game focused around the story and walking with the occasional spook of horror. Yeah. He was telling me about that game. He was trying to describe it to me, and it's like pretty much exactly what you're saying. So I'm assuming it's the same game. I'll fill this in with sand. I don't know how I'm gonna connect these up just yet. So I'll just fill this in with sand. Yeah, I need to play other games. I need to branch out so bad. It's just there's not enough time. I want to do so many things, and I just don't have enough time. Like I want to play Minecraft all the time, but I also want to make time for other things. Oh, okay. I didn't mean to get stuck in there with him, but it all worked out. Hi, big guy. I don't like when the iron golems just walk up to me. I feel like they're gonna attack. What is this guy selling? Feather falling 4. You can go right next to the protection guy, I guess. They're intimidating. They kind of are, especially when I'm sitting down in a boat. And I will say the trick where you like stand on top of your three layer pole and you attack them like that for their iron. That feels much more comfortable to me on Bedrock Edition. It's so much scarier on the Java Edition for some reason. Oh wait, I need to. I don't know how I'm gonna like decorate these. I don't want these to just be like all sandstone. There's gonna be some decoration to it. Hello, sir. Can I help you? It's already 2 o'clock. Oh my goodness. Okay. I don't need all of this sand in my inventory. I don't know what I'm gonna do with these smooth stone slabs just yet. I shouldn't have put him right there. He's nowhere near the center. I kind of wanted my mending villager in the center, and that's like here. The trick makes me feel cowardly. It's just the safest way to deal with them. I would demonstrate, but I feel like the other ones are gonna get mad. And I really don't want to mess with these guys. There's so many iron golems around here. There's one stuck in a hole over there. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that I can see. 6, 7 up on the hill there. 8, 9. There's 9 here, at least. There's 9 that I count. There's 9 iron golems in this village. At 10. I think this guy's new. Make that 10. I have no idea why there's so many. But here we are. Okay, farmer, you can go on the left side. I don't have that area built yet. You're unbreaking 3. Who else do I have? I have an unbreaking 3. I know I have a sharpness 5. I have a silk touch. I have a fortune. Okay, the silk touch and fortune can go together. Yeah, sharpness 5 and unbreaking will go over there, and then the silk touch and fortune will go over here. I think that's all the guys I have though, actually. So I need to move this chamber over that direction. So I'll do sharpness 5. Or should I do unbreaking right next to the mending? Do unbreaking and then those two? Actually, yeah, I might do that. I might do that. I'm so indecisive. I keep changing my mind. Just get her done. There we go. And I don't know where I keep getting these torches from, but I will just keep placing them. And I need to build these on the other side as well. How far away are they? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, I need to make sure they're aligned too. I was about to mess that up. I about had them built the wrong way around. Yeah, there we go. They're aligned. The Call of Duty franchise is evil, by the way. Sick and twisted. You can't share the game over family share. That's crazy. That's so stupid. That's so stupid. That's so absolutely stupid. I've had like I had the Call of Duty like the Black Ops 3 DLC back in the day where it lets you get all the zombies maps. Like it came with the disc and stuff like that. Who's in here, by the way? Who are you? Depth Strider 3, Looting 3. Ooh. Okay. I forget all the villagers I have. I have too many villagers just sitting around. You're my Unbreaking 3. Okay, you're coming with me. You're coming with me. And then once I switched over to PC, I tried using my same account, and yet it didn't carry over my my DLC package. So I don't have the Zombies Chronicles for my PC. Oh, I need to sleep. I need to sleep. Like you can download the launcher, but you can't play anything. I have some choice words for how that makes me feel, and I cannot say them. Okay, come this way. Come on. Come on. There you go. Yeah, there's a couple games on Steam that I saw that are like that, but I didn't figure Call of Duty would be one of them. I genuinely don't know why they do that. It's not hurting anyone. It's not hurting it. They're just greedy. They're just greedy. I'm gonna say it. They're just greedy. Who knew a multi-billion-dollar corporation would be stingy about their money? But here we are. Here we are. Just go along with it. Just don't fight it. You will eventually go in there. Okay, thank you. He actually listened. He listened to me. That's a first. He heard me out. He was like, "You make good points there, funny man." And he just walked right in. Okay, and that was the unbreaking guy. So now we need the other two. And then I'm going to add more on that side. I don't know who all I want where. But I know I wanted him there. And then the Fortune and Silk Touch are going to go to the right of him. Which one are you? I want, yeah, Silk Touch first. Silk Touch first, then Fortune. And then we'll stick the... Oh, nope, can't mind that one. And then we'll stick the Sharpness 5 guy on the other side. You know, I have so much, like, Minecraft work to do. Wait, is he in a boat? Okay, no. I was just seeing things. I was like, what is happening? I have more boats for you, dude. You, one way or another, you are going in a boat. Okay, there you go. I'm still watching my friend play Silksong while I watch stream. The art is so pretty. The rosary beads are so cool. I saw someone play that on a stream a couple days ago, and it looks so good. I wish I could buy that game. I might convince one of my friends to buy it and let me play it off of them. Like, that's a Steam game, right? They can download that off Steam. Why are you here? Why are you here? Yeah, okay. I might be able to convince one of my friends to buy it. Although I've heard it's hard. I'm not a very, like, I saw someone else when I was watching someone else play it. I was like, this game might make me rage, and I'm afraid it's gonna make me rage. I don't like dying in games, but I feel like it's going to happen a lot. Okay, look, I know you love each other. I know you two love each other very much, but you've got to get out of here. Thank you. Thank you. Get out of here. I cannot with these villagers, bro. I cannot with these villagers. Can you get out of here, please? I need... stop. Okay, stop it. Okay, he's locked in. I don't know what y'all are trying to do to him, but he's blocked in now. Hey, fortune. This is by far the safest village I've ever had. You know, everything's all lit up. There are more than enough bodyguards around here. Look, I know it's... Why? Every time I work with villagers, it's such a headache. They just refuse to do anything that you want them to do. Get in the boat. Get in the boat. Get in the boat. I will just make the path wider and drive the boat in there. Why? 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 Every time. Every time. Okay, I don't have a lead or anything. How do I combat this? I feel like I need to go get a lead or something. But that's a future problem. I need to build up some... Wait, who's in here? Who's in here? Who are you? Efficiency 5. Okay, he's definitely going to the right. He's definitely going to the right over here. So efficiency 5 is going here. We've got sharpness going in here. Who else is in here? I can actually get rid of this door. Looting 3. Okay, he's going to the left. Depth Strider. Where does he go? To the left? Yeah. So, sharpness, looting, depth strider. I don't know how I feel about having looting and depth strider right next to each other. But if we don't have another better trade to go in between them, that's what we're gonna do. Looting, depth strider. Sharpness 5, I think. And I said I wanted a Respiration 3 villager, but I have a Respiration 3 helmet already. I think I fished up a Respiration 3 book, so I don't need the Respiration 3 villager unless I lose my helmet. So I'm not sure I'm going to grind for that villager. Yeah, I'm gonna empty out my inventory and head back to the base right quick. I need leads, and I kind of want to see what's happening over there as well. I also need some torches as well, and we need a bunch of stuff from over there actually. I have too much stuff in my inventory. I have way too much stuff in my inventory. Bing bong. Bing bong. This guy's been stuck here for I don't even know how long now. He's just been chilling in his little pool. I thought about just covering him up. Just sealing him in a tomb down there. That'd be pretty funny. That'd be a nice surprise to find later. When I go to terraform around the village and uncover him. And eventually I'll decorate these nether tunnels, but again, I don't know how I want to do that just yet. I might take advantage of the nether woods. I don't think I've done that yet. I've done lava in the sides before, and I've done like magma. I've done the red nether brick, which is so hard to get. That is so hard to farm. I've done ice boat pathways like that before. Okay, we need coal to smelt. And we need torches. And we need a lead. At least one lead. I'll just take all the ones we got. What else do we need? I'll make some more chests as well. I'll bring some more chests. And I never did figure out how to make a grindstone. You can craft grindstones, right? Surely you can. I would be flabbergasted if you couldn't. I would be shook. I know the crafting recipe, but I don't know how to explain it. What's all the materials you need? And I'm sure I can work it out. Well, I say that, maybe not. I'm sure I can work it out. Is it? Because I thought it was like I thought it was like an iron square with like sticks or logs on the side or something like that. But that's not it. That's not it. It can only be, ouch. It can only be 9 items. It can only be 9 items tops. I'll just put this here and put some of our sand in it. 2 sticks, 2 planks, and a smooth stone slab. Oh, that's weird. No wonder I couldn't craft it. I think I have a smooth stone slab. Wait, no. Not smooth, just stone slab. Okay. Even easier. Even easier. I want to like decorate this a little bit. So I'm gonna try something. I'm just messing around. None of this is permanent. I'm just fooling with ideas. If this looks ugly, I will change it. Hmm. Does that look ridiculous? Or am I cooking? No, I might be cooking with that, actually. Did I sleep while I was at the house? I did. It was literally perfectly not time, and I slept right through it. Okay, I'm gonna lead this boat. And I'm sure I'll completely remember that crafting recipe, by the way. I'm sure I'll remember it flawlessly and be able to recreate it whenever I go get the materials. Okay. Destroy the boat. Oh, I don't have the lectern on me, though. I'm sure that won't cause any problems. I'm sure it'll be just fine. No. Okay, neither of you want to go in there until it's just one of you, and then both of you want in there. Are y'all like cuddle buddies or something? Can y'all not? Okay, now the wrong one's in there. I literally can't separate them. Okay, there we go. They're separated. At the very least, they're separated. Don't you dare go in that hole. Okay, thank you. He was eyeing it up and down. I know he wanted to. I know he wanted to. Okay, go in there. Go in. Oh, he listened. He actually listens to me. I just told him to go, and he went. That's the second time that's happened today. I cannot believe it. I can't believe it. Okay. I need to go get lecterns. And I'm gonna bring all of my sand out of this chest in here and put it in that big chest outside. Why do I have jungle buttons? Are they just... Oh, they're the decorative buttons on top of the buildings. I was like, I don't remember crafting jungle buttons. I swear I only crafted mangrove. Okay, and I have torches as well. That can go there. And I didn't grab the lecterns like I said I was going to. Epic gamer moment. Lecterns. There we go. And who else do I need to put in here? Hello, sir. Oh, okay. He doesn't have a trade. I thought I just had a random villager running around. Or a random librarian. Oh, I'm so smart. I'm literally the smartest person alive. There you go. Get in your boat. Get in your boat. And he... okay. Okay. Whatever. Whatever. We let one get free. Okay? That's completely on me. I wasn't paying attention. I was being a little too smart. And I did it again. Okay, I caught him that time. That's... okay. Wait, I don't even know who this is. Who are you? Looting. Okay, you're going down here. You're going down here. Sharpness 5 is going in this one. And you're going in this one down here. Let's get you centered in here. Get in the center of the block. And hopefully, we literally have a villager waiting to jump in the boat. Go away. Okay, block this up as fast as I can. Okay, all I have is decorative blocks. Block it up. Block it up. Push the villager in the corner. You can't just push boats like you can in Bedrock. In Bedrock, you can just walk on a boat and push it. That doesn't seem to be the case in Java. And so I keep walking on them to try to push them. And it fails every time. Where did this extra lectern come from? Oh, that villager who got away. That's who. Where'd that librarian go? We have a roaming librarian around here. Where did he go? He will not escape for long. I will find him. And I will catch you. Villager. There you are. Wait, no, it's not. You're the rando who's roaming around. Where did he go? He didn't walk off and die, did he? You're two farmers. What's up, little guy? I thought about naming this little guy Pickle. He kind of looks like a pickle, so I figured I'd name him Pickle. I haven't name tagged him yet, so it's not official. What is happening here? Are you stuck? I think we have a stuck villager. Where did the librarian go? Am I missing something? Am I missing some beds somewhere? Cause I think there's a farmer in here. We checked every house. We've checked everywhere. What happened to the other guy? I'm so confused. Wait, here he is. What happened to the farmer here? Wait, no. Escape. Escape. Okay, we'll transport him. Wait, what trade do you have? Depth Strider. Okay, you're going to the right. Go in the boat. Go in the boat. Go in the boat. It's not negotiable. Yeah, we got a lot of villagers moved in this stream. Yeah, I'm surprised we've got this many, actually. Despite how many headaches they've given us, we've gotten a lot done. Although they have given me a lot of headaches. Okay, now I'm trapped back in here. Let me out. Okay. Go. Go on I don't know where you're trying to go. There's literally nowhere else to go but over here. If there's a better way to do this, by the way, other than like minecarts, because I know minecarts are pretty good. Although I just don't ever deal with minecart. No, I hate you. I hate you. I hate you so much. This one singular villager has given me so much trouble. I'm about to just kill him and be done with it. I'm about to get rid of every spare bed in this village. Every single spare bed is coming with me. There's not allowed to be extra. Nope. You're not doing it. You're not doing it. Every spare bed is coming with me. Now what are you going to do? You're going to stay up forever. You want a bed? There's your bed. There's your bed. I'll lead you back over here with your bed. Is this villager torture? I'm literally just... Oh no, there's no bed in there. It's an illusion. Okay. Okay, maybe we are making this villager go crazy. He thinks they're asleep, but there's not. Where are you going? Oh, there's literally a bed open right here. Not if I can help it. Where did you come from? Excuse me? I destroyed that bed and that villager popped out of nowhere. Okay. Get in the boat. For real this time. Run it back. Destroy the boat. Push him in. Hurry. Although he doesn't seem to have motivation to go anywhere. So, that's good. We crushed his will. Small price to pay in the grand scheme of things. Okay. I think that's enough villagering for one day. Well, we need to light this place up, at the very least. We've gotten a lot of villagers done. We've moved a lot of guys. I'll place all the extra beds in here. And all the extra sand and stuff like that. But I'm gonna head back to the village. Or, not back to the village. My brain's fried. Dealing with villagers is... It takes a lot out of you, you know? It takes a lot out of you. It scrambles your brain. But we're gonna head back to the base. And craft up a couple of... what are they called? Grindstones. And craft up a couple of those. And maybe end on some fishing. I need to figure out how to get my wither skeleton spawns up. I really thought expanding those platforms would help, but evidently not. That didn't help one bit, which is unfortunate. But other than like actually building a farm for them and like doing all the spawn proofing and getting like wither roses and stuff like that, which you need a wither for to begin with. So you need a wither to make a wither skeleton skull farm, which is kind of backwards, but oh well. Yeah, I need to increase my rates somehow, because I can't go with like one every once in a while. I need something more efficient than that. But let's put these boats up. And I actually never ended up using the coal, but oh well. We know where it's at in case we ever need it. Oh yeah, grindstones. A slab. A stone slab. Well, I have that and a smooth stone slab, so. Nope. Stone cutter. Yeah, there we go. It is a regular slab. Use 2 sticks. 2 planks. Planks. It is. That is the weirdest recipe I've ever seen. That makes no sense, actually. That recipe makes absolutely no sense. 90% of the grindstone is stone, and 10% of it is sticks, yet 90% of this crafting recipe is wood, with 10% of it being stone. I need at least one of these. I think the slab is like the way I understand that, but the sticks don't make sense at that point. Like the yeah, that is like roughly a slab, but where did the rest of the wood go? And then the planks are like the wood sticks holding up the wheel in place. But like but where did the rest of the wood go? Like a toilet paper holder. I'll never not see this as a roll of toilet paper now. It kind of, every time if I make a bathroom, the sticks are inside the wheel. I'll never not see this as a thing of toilet paper. I wasn't play. Okay, now, but like, but then they need to like do that in the recipe, like have a stick underneath it or something. I don't know. The Minecraft crafting recipes don't make sense at all. The toilet paper right next to the bed. Yeah. Where else would the toilet paper go? Yeah. Where else would the toilet paper go? I feel like I need to doodle it for you to get it. No, I get it, but like I get how it's supposed to be, like in function, But the crafting recipe doesn't line up with that. Because they're making it seem like they've got a slab in the center, and then they're just sticking wood to the side of it. I don't even know how a grindstone is used in real life. What is a grindstone? Is it like a cheese wheel? Also, where did our music go? Our music stopped. I'm gonna change up playlists. There we go. I never notice when our music stops when it happens. I always just notice when it gets quiet. You gonna make me a visual diagram of a grindstone. Ooh, I could work on my chimney right quick. I need to build another chimney. I've been putting it off. I so totally will. Yeah, I'm gonna catch one more fish, and I'm gonna work on my chimney right quick. I put it off, and I need to get it done. Wait, I have two barrels for saddles, which, I mean, fair enough. Saddles are taking up so much of my room now. I have a chest full of saddles and 2 half barrels full at this point. Wait, the fish goes in here. The fish goes in the fish barrel. It goes in the square hole. The question is, do I have enough stone to make... I don't. I literally don't. I don't think. I need more stone. I literally need more stone. Oh, wait. I mean, this might be enough for it, but I would be surprised. Yeah, this place looks you remind me of that. You just reminded me of that random webpage where you can slap a guy with a fish. It makes it... I think it's funnier that I don't know what you're talking about. Which sucks, because I always hate when other people don't get my references to stuff like that. It's always... If it's not like an original Vine, it's always just a gamble of if someone's seen it or not. And you run that risk of sounding like a crazy person. I want to see someone get slapped by a fish. Just okay. I was wrong, it's an eel? What? That's crazy. Like an electric eel? That's wild. That's wild. Electric eels don't make sense to me. What do you mean you're just a real life Pokemon at that point? Okay, how do I do this? How do I do this? Do I just make a... I really like my double wide... my double wide stuff. So maybe, but then this window looks weird. I don't know. I don't know. It's just a normal eel, I think. But the page is like a video of someone getting slapped with an eel, but it only progresses when you move the mouse. So it's like you're slapping him. That's pretty funny. Okay, I need like stairs or something. Slabs might work. Does that work? I think that works. And then we can do that. Well, maybe change that out with wood, maybe. Or maybe put a stair up there. I don't know. My brain goes crazy when I start building. Wait, I'm sure I have stairs in here. Surely. Yeah, I have one stair. I don't have enough building blocks. Or scaffolding. Maybe that'll look good. And then maybe replace these two with wood. Oof. No, that looks lopsided now. What if I replace this one? I don't know. I don't know, that kind of works. That kind of works. I feel like that works better than anything else that I had. And fill back in the roof and then go up top. I'm loving this song right now. Okay, I'm gonna start spazzing out. Let me up. Okay, I think this works. I think this is gonna work. That doesn't line up with that chimney, does it? I'll have to... What Y is this? 72? And I gotta make sure it doesn't line up with that one because I don't want it to be the same height. Oh, how do I get up there? I'm sure I can guesstimate. Okay. This is 71. Okay, no. This is taller. And then I guess it doesn't really matter if it matches up with that one over there. And we need, what, 4 campfires? We need 4 campfires, and then a few spruce trapdoors. There's one. I'll save those stripped logs. Just now there's a reason to have stripped logs. You can build shelves. Well, I guess I need the wood first. And then trapdoors are so expensive. The same amount of wood that gives you 3 regular doors gives you 2 trapdoors. That's utterly ridiculous. Okay, I need more than that. It's completely ridiculous. I will bring that up every chance that I get. And oof, we need 12. We need 12 wood and then 12 sticks. Campfires are so expensive. And 4 coal. A campfires stack now? I remember when campfires didn't stack. That was a pain. That was a pain. Oh, I gotta get up there. I need dirt or something. I can't wait till I can show off my mega base. It's gonna be a long time from now, unfortunately. We've got at least another month till the server opens up, but I'm going to speed run starting on that mega base. In the first hour, if I don't have full diamond armor within the first hour of that server, I will be disappointed. I will be disappointed. I want to speedrun getting stuff done. Yeah, I've been playing this world slow. I've been slowly getting stuff done, but I want to blaze through everything. I want farms done ASAP. And I don't even know like how many materials I need. I just know what I need a lot of. I just know what I need a lot of, and I will speedrun getting those materials. Oof. Does that look weird? Yeah, I'm gonna put the sides on there. Although I need more trapdoors now. I need one more trapdoor. Like, I know I need a lot of tough. I need so much tough bricks for my mega base. It's actually crazy. There we go. Now it looks sensible, I think. I think it looks sensible. Ooh, it might be too tall, actually. No, it's definitely too tall. Now that I take a step back, that is one giant chimney. I definitely need to lower that. But I think that's a later problem. I believe I'm going to call it for this live stream. I'm a little tired, I'm not gonna lie. I might have to go take me an old man nap. It is nowhere near my bedtime. But I'm just sleepy. I don't know if it's this time of year or what, but I just get so tired. The old man nap. I'm serious. I need it. I need it. I yearn for it. Ooh, a Nautilus shell. I'll fish till I get something good, and I'll call it. And we need to take one of the guys out again. I really want to go find a dog. I've been meaning to for so long now. I need to take one of them and go find a dog. There's a forest not too far from here that they can spawn in, and I think there's a plains biome that way. I just need to grab a stack of bones and just go for a little adventure. Yeah, I might as well embrace the old manness early. I already got the back pain. I'm already needing my naps. Put me in the old folks home already. I'm ready for it. I am. I'm feeling really sleepy. Although if my homie is still up after the live stream, I'm gonna check if anybody else that I watch is live streaming after I'm done. That's usually what I do after I get done with these. And then if not, I'll check and see if my homie's awake. And if he's not, I might just head straight to bed and call it for today, super early. Ruin my sleep schedule even more. I feel like we need to give Leviathan another pufferfish. I think he was low on health. I feel like your sleep schedule is already a bit ruined. Yeah, it is. With how late you sleep, yeah. I feel like no matter what I do, my sleep schedule, like, I can't ruin it anymore. I cannot ruin my sleep schedule anymore. It is as ruined as it gets, and I can only fix it. I can either stay where I'm at or fix it. Although this is my preferred sleep schedule. I love to sleep during the morning time and then be up late afternoon and then into the morning times. Taking the nap is kind of fixing it, yeah. Now what'll happen is I'll go to bed. I'll go to bed like right after stream, and then I'll just sleep until the time I would normally wake up. I'll sleep for like a whole 12 hours. And just talking about sleep is making me more sleepy. I just yawn, sick and twisted. It's contagious, I'm telling you. It's contagious. Like, I was watching a stream the other day, and the streamer yawned, and I wasn't even tired, and I just all of a sudden started feeling sleepy. Nothing? We haven't gotten a book or nothing. We fished for a little bit now. A bottle of water. I love saying that in a British accent. Another fish. Literally nothing good. Okay. If we don't get anything good by the time the sun goes down, I'm gonna call it anyway. What about Allie? Allie, have you caught anything good? Oh, he's just going to ignore me. I see how it is. I'm not sharing any of this fish with you then. You just gotta go to bed at this point. Nah. A pair of leather boots. I need something good. I need something good. Do a sleeping stream. I'll just recline my chair all the way back. Let Minecraft AFK in the background. Oh, I missed that. I missed that fish. I'm sure people would tune in to watch that. Sleeping stream as well. Some people do that. Some people actually, they'll stream themselves sleeping, but donations will do something wild, like play a weird noise or like turn on lights in their room or something like that. People would tune in to sleep, and then everyone is just sleeping. Yeah. They tune into the sleep stream to sleep themselves. It's kind of like a sleepover. The online sleepover. Okay, I was really wanting a book. I'm not gonna lie. One more fish. Virtual sleepover, for real. Nope, just fish. What are you, Allie? What are you doing in here? How did you even get in here? I feel like those sleeping streams really popped off during COVID. They kind of did. And I don't understand why. I genuinely don't understand why. I know I'm getting old because I don't understand the hype of things anymore. Like, I'm sure if I was still a kid, I would understand. But I mean, the weird thing is I still am a kid to some people. I'm still young. People miss sleepovers. I mean, fair enough. Okay. Speaking of sleeping, I'm going to bed in Minecraft. Sometimes I truly don't understand. Something I truly don't understand is Labubu's and 6-7. Okay, I have probably the weirdest take ever. When the 6-7 meme was first going around, like when I first was hearing the 6-7 meme, I didn't get it. I didn't understand it, and I thought it was the dumbest thing ever. But like within like the past week, the 6-7 meme is growing on me. I kind of think it's a little funny. I'm probably like the only person who has changed their mind on that. But just something about it. It so reminds me of 21 from back in the day. 21 was my jam. I thought 21 was the funniest thing in the world. And now it's 6-7. I think it's a little funny, but I'm probably going to go to bed. I'm going to call the stream. I'll see y'all in the next one.